Live from Nashville at Artisan Guitars, ladies and gentlemen, Dan O'Rourke and the Woods.
Hey baby, the world's on fire. Would we do things right if it's ending tonight? Yeah baby, it's up in flames. Would we get things straight with the love we made? Do you feel like me? Don't wanna wait to see it. Yeah baby, I got to know what your one desire if the world's on fire. Love me, hold me, we'll be hotter than the world outside. Kiss me like you know me, girl, then we'll know everything will be alright. Hey baby, it's getting close. As the story goes, we got a rock to roll. Yeah baby, the room's ablaze. Ain't no escape, but hey, either way, do you feel like me? Don't wanna wait to see. Yeah baby, I got to know what your one desire if the world's on fire. Love me, hold me, we'll be hotter than the world outside. Kiss me like you know me, girl, then we'll know everything will be alright. Love me, hold me, we'll be hotter than the world outside. Kiss me like you know me, girl, then we'll know everything will be alright. Hey baby, the world's on fire. Would we do things right if it's ending tonight? Yeah baby, it's up in flames. Would we get things straight with the love we make?
Yep, that's how you open a show. That's how you start the second season of anything. The year, a show, I don't care what it is, that's how you do it. That was awesome. Thank you. Welcome back. You guys, we could consider this almost like a little bit of a part two of the last time we saw two of you perform, but why not just keep music going? That was excellent to hear. That's an original tune of yours.
Correct.
Which is called?
World's on fire.
Loving it. Now, how recently was that recorded?
It's kind of been around for a little bit. It's existed for far before the world was on fire. But we actually just recorded it. It's not out yet, but it is pretty much done.
Good.
And all you can hear now is the live performances.
We just did.
Yes.
We loved it. So if the studio version sounds anything close to that, we're in good shape, right?
Should be. Hopefully.
And that will quell the flames of the world, right? It's going to bring everybody just down a little.
The move.
Very good. Digging it. Well, you do have quite a bit of new material that you've been working on. And as a group, you guys are working pretty regularly, I understand. Because I can tell from the way the playing comes across, you guys are not rusty.
Correct.
Good.
Yeah, we actually have been doing, we call it the World's on Fire live stream because it's the only show we can play.
What a segue that was.
At the moment. And we do it every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central, and it goes on Facebook, and we do Instagram, but Facebook on my own Facebook page.
Very cool. Yeah, because the group, listen to that upright back there. It's just thumping. We're digging it. Well, let's hear some more music, and then I'll get you to introduce everybody that we get to listen to and the pretty faces we get to look at. But let's hear another tune, please.
Sounds good. Telling me you love me. Well, I kinda think it's a lie. You keep telling me you love me. You say you'll cross your heart and you're hoping to die. But I keep waiting on you to drop on down, smack there dead on the ground. Oh, you say you tell the truth, do you take me as a fool? There ain't no stopping now, you got a wicked mind and a heart of stone. If you really love me, why am I feeling alone? Keep telling me you need me, oh, but you're running out of time. You keep telling me you need me, oh, but you don't know what you're doing, and it's eating me up inside. Well, I keep waiting on you to drop on down, smack there dead on the ground. Oh, you say you tell the truth, do you take me as a fool? There ain't no stopping now, you got a wicked mind and a heart of stone. If you really love me, why am I feeling alone? So I keep waiting on you to drop on down, smack there dead on the ground. Oh, you say you tell the truth, do you take me as a fool? There ain't no stopping now, you got a wicked mind and a heart of stone. If you really love me, why am I feeling alone? If you really love me, why am I feeling alone?
That is how you shred on a bossa nova. That was cool. I mean, that's like every if you ever dreamt of going to the coolest folk festival of all time and hearing that on stage in a park in one of those peaked tents, and that was happening, that's the talk of that festival. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Good playing.
Leland Rooney on the guitar.
Hey.
Leland, well done.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Miss
please
Raquel over
introduce.
there, Raquel Cole.
And
on the
Raquel Cole
mandolin.
on the mandolin.
Shredding the mando,
And the
singing her
guitar.
butt off.
You pulled a reaction out of the very few people we have here. They were hyped on it.
Hey, you know what that's like when the music when it's done properly, you can't help it.
One person or 1,000. Mhm.
Hey, imagine the sound of 1,000 people going, yeah! That's it.
We were just talking about that, yeah. It sounds pretty good.
It sounds pretty good. All right,
We also have Vicky Vaughn on the bass.
and I owe Vicky money because I asked her if the bass's name was Vicky or of hers, and she was so kind as to tell me that no one's ever asked that before. and I told her it was just lovely that she met a bass with the same name as her, and they're obviously meant to be together. That sounds really good. And who needs a drummer? You don't need a drummer. It's like the rule of bluegrass. There's no drummer. There's no reason for it.
Well, this is kind of like we have a lot of fun with this because it's just acoustic and it's just like raw, and we're able to just like get a lot of music out of the three of us, or four of us. Yes, Vicky's the newest addition. So
yeah, this is the soul. There's even more soul.
So much more woman, too.
Oh yeah,
50-50.
bounce it out.
that's very good. Well, it's sure fun to listen to what you guys are doing. There's obviously elements of. I mean, that was very bossa, almost at the intro, sort of a flamenco thing. But you guys are drawing on a number of inspirations. Obviously, is that because everybody is influenced by a bunch of different things, or is it just came out naturally?
Among the four of us, we probably have a really wide spectrum of influences.
We are a charcuterie board of musicians,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. For sure.
I'm the brie. She's. Okay.
You want to be the.
Yeah, I'm definitely a dried fig. I think I'm some sort of dried fruit. for
Okay.
sure.
We have figs. We have cheese. Who's the meat? Who's the board and who's the knife?
Oh,
Who's
wow.
Oh,
all of
Vicky's the
getting deep
board.
here.
She keeps us.
Yeah, Vicky's the board for
She keeps us in groove.
Charcuterie board. That's going to be the headline. When all of the
man.
publications go to print later today, the charcuterie board is going to be.
It rolls off the tongue.
It sure does.
Yeah, I think we're going to use that to promote the record. I
Yeah.
think that's the ad campaign for the record now.
Yeah.
Nashville's
Wow.
house.
We sure can find things to talk about that we think are fun.
True.
Digress.
You know what's
But
more
we
fun than
digress.
talking? I think playing music's more fun than talking.
Let's hear a tune, something else new if you got it. Something that, again, like you said, these songs only exist so far in a live format. So let's hear something else in that.
We're gonna kind of take it into a different kind of love song. The one before was one kind of love song. This is a more loving love song.
Wonderful.
It's called "Wishing on Wildflowers."
We never did things the way they told us to. This love was a roll of the dice for me and you. In a gambler's eyes and a reckless smile, we found our own kind of truth. No, we never did things the way they told us to. But I love the way your lips taste like the wind. It takes me to those places I've never been, where the Mustangs run and the sunlight paints the sky upon your skin. Yeah, I love the way your lips taste like the wind. Yeah, we go like desperados, living this ride we're on, taking life like the song goes. Yeah, we're already gone, 'cause love found us like a long shot does when you're dreaming away the hours, hanging our hearts on shooting stars and wishing on wildflowers, wishing on wildflowers.
taking chances, that's what took us home. But our wandering hearts, that's all they've ever known. And we sure don't paint in straight lines or take the easy roads. But taking chances, that's what took us home. Yeah, we go like desperados, living this ride we're on. Taking life like the song goes, yeah, we're already gone. 'Cause love found us like a long shot does when you're dreaming away the hours. Hanging our hearts on shooting stars and wishing on wildflowers. Wishing on wildflowers. And some things grow through the rock and the dust, against the grain in a place untouched. Oh, and we both know it's a picture of us. Yeah, we both know it's a picture of us. Yeah, we go like desperados, living this ride we're on. Taking life like the song goes, yeah, we're already gone. 'Cause love found us like a long shot does when you're dreaming away the hours. Hanging our hearts on shooting stars and wishing on wildflowers. 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 Wishing on wildflowers.
Yes. Wow. You're right. That's a different kind of love song. And I was struck listening to it, the visuals of Wildflowers on a Hill, but the Petty record too. I mean, imagine how many songwriters heard of maybe our age or whatever, heard Petty and went, songwriting? That's how it's done? And then it's evolved into what we just heard from you as well. So it really is interesting to hear, you're right, the acoustic vibe, but then a really well-written song voiced in that way. Is that song wouldn't probably have the same vibe if there were different instruments playing it, and that's the beautiful part, because that song played that way, you're outdoors, you're
Right.
wishing on wildflowers right off the bat. That was awesome. We have folks watching from all over. We have the UK, we have North America, and that's it. So welcome to everybody from everywhere that you're watching. Thank you. We're trying a new format for this one, and we're so glad that you're checking it out. Yeah, I keep hearing more influences coming out as we listen to the tunes, and it's just fun for me to shut up and listen to you guys do what you do. Do you want to play us something that's maybe been released, or something that you've that folks can go listen to right now?
Yeah, we can do that. We have a song, Back to the Way Things Were, that got released Friday.
Congrats.
So it would be a week ago tomorrow. But yeah,
Very
it's
cool.
out there on the webs, anywhere you can find music. I don't know what cameras.
They're all
Anywhere.
on. I don't either. That's why I just stare at you guys.
The
'cause
whole
I don't know
time
where
I've
to look.
been just.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exciting. We got a little love from Lightning 100.
Yeah. Yeah, the local Lightning 100 played it on the radio and all that already.
That's
So
a neat feeling, I'm sure.
it was a first.
Wow.
So it's pretty sweet.
That's awesome. Well, let's listen to it. Please play that for us.
1, 2, 3.
Does everything look brighter now looking back in the rear view? When the past comes out of the clear blue, looking better than ever before. You just kept on keeping on, though it's taken you a little while. Reminisce on every single mile, and you wish for just a little bit more. But those memories, they got something to show. Buried, but they won't let you go. Well, you want it, but you can't have it. Back to the way things were. Times are strange, people change, cause a little too much hurt. You know you miss it, don't want to admit it. Those days were so self-assured. What you had, the good and the bad, you go back, back to the way things were. Another life in a different phase, knowing what you already know. Journey down the same old road, with the time just passing you by. Would you savor every taste just a little more, instead of always there looking ahead? Ain't it just like everybody said? It's gone in the blink of an eye. But those memories come along for the ride. Always in the back of your mind. Well, you want it, but you can't have it. Back to the way things were. Times are strange, people change, cause a little too much hurt. You know you miss it, don't want to admit it. Those days were so self-assured. What you had, the good and the bad, you go back, back to the way things were. Yeah, those memories, they got something to show. Buried, but you won't let them go. Well, you want it, but you can't have it. Back to the way things were. Times are strange, people change, cause a little too much hurt. You know you miss it, don't want to admit it. Those days were so self-assured. What you had, the good and the bad, you go back, back to the way things were. Yeah, what you had, the good and the bad, you go back, back to the way things were.
Okay, I'm picturing the show. It's probably a reunion of the Byrds, original lineup. Jim Croce's on the bill. They get Graham Parsons to join them all, and then the Jayhawks are the opening act, but you guys start the day. That's the show. And I pay any amount of money they ask to see that lineup. That's that question of who would you want to see live? Who would you go back in time to see? Any of those bands, and then that starting it off.
Man, thank you.
That
That's
was
flattering.
rad. Great little twin leads.
Some guitar on it.
Yes, that was what it was all about. That was awesome. So again, it's so much fun to listen to it. And you put it really well. This is acoustic. We do this. You guys do this weekly. You've strikes me that you may not have had the same amount of time to sit around and work this had you not been forced to work this. Strange blessing, or just what you'd be doing anyways? What do you think?
A little bit of both. Leland and I have been really working on this pretty hard before anything happened, and then when it all happened, it was like, Raquel's like, I know the songs.
Yeah.
I can sing high part, harmony, and
And she can rip guitar and mando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I legit was like, I'll be in the band.
We were like, please join the band.
yeah. I mean, it's a happy accident, I suppose, that it all just fell in, and then, and it's kind of, I mean, what else would we do? I mean, we want to play music. We've figured out a way to keep playing music every week, and we leave every week being like, man, feels like we should go on the road. Like, that was a show,
That's
and there's
what
no
I'm
one,
talking
and there's
about.
no one in the room when we're playing. Like, so it's like, it feels good.
Well, like you said in the song, times are strange and people change, but this keeps us all feeling good. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us.
Thank
on
you
the
for having
beginning
us.
of
Yeah,
our
sure.
second season, whatever that means. So, can you play us out with something else new,
Sure, for
please?
sure.
And we'll
Yeah.
get you to play us off the show.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Do it.
Rolling hills, wild and free, on for miles, the blues and the green. If I were a painter, I'd never change a scene. If I were a mirror, I'd only ever wanna see me loving you, loving you, loving me. Yeah, you know you got me loving you, loving you, loving me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nighttime falls, bringing new shades of light. We're living on to something that's still alive. If I were a clock, you know I'd stop on a dime. If I were a star, I'd only ever shine as bright, as bright as me. Loving you, loving you, loving me. Yeah, you know you got me loving you, loving you, loving me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Seasons change, but the love lives on. You never know what you got till it's coming on strong. Oh, but under these stars, when I look to my right, I'm seeing you shine. Need that old moonlight. Ain't nothing sweeter, no, nothing as fine as me loving you, loving you, loving me. Yeah, you know you got me loving you, loving you, loving me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rolling hills, wild and free, on for miles of blues and the green. If I were a painter, I'd never change a scene. If I were a mirror, I'd only ever want to see me loving you, loving you, loving me. Yeah, you know you got me loving you, loving you, loving me.
Dan O'Rourke and the Woods, live from Nashville. You can catch them every Tuesday, 7 Central, on their live stream. World's on Fire. Dan, Leland, Vicky,
Thank you.
Raquel, thank you so much for having the time for us. Take us out. Come on, Raquel. Yes.
Thank you guys for having us out. What a blast.
That sounds so good.
Yeah, Raquel.
It's a fun song.
All right.
That was